Hi, my name is Rachel Coates. I am originally from California, but I joined the Army from Phoenix, Arizona. I went to basic at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I went to AIT at Fort Lee, Virginia. My first duty assignment was Fort Carson, Colorado. So from Fort Carson, I deployed to Iraq in 2004. And then me and my family PCS to Bamberg, Germany. We loved Germany. We were able to travel and do all kinds of things and just see all of what Germany had to offer, which was simply amazing. I PCS deployed again in Germany to Iraq again from 2004 to 2005. And then I PCS to Alaska from Germany. And then while in Germany, while we were in Alaska, we deployed again, and that was from 2008 to 2009. I do have this kind of bizarre story about myself because I have such a large voice. It was, as you know, I just would probably like wow people. So in Alaska, right before deployment, we had this huge goodbye ceremony. Sarah Palin was there. It was beautiful. Goodbye ceremony, right? And before we marched out onto the field for the goodbye ceremony, one of my sergeants says, "Hey, Coates, you think you cannot sound off today?" And I looked at him and I said, "What do you mean, Sergeant? What do you mean not sound off?" And he says, "Well, your voice kind of carries over everybody." I says, "My voice cannot carry over 5,000 people." But sure enough, it does carry over that many people, especially when I'm very passionate about something, which is the military. And I told him, I said, "You know what, Sergeant? Tell everybody to sound off and drown me out. That would be the best, because I'm not going to just not sound off." After that, went to deployment, came back. That was 2008 to 2009. And then we PCS to Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Actually kind of like a full circle kind of thing for us. So before coming to Fort Huachuca, we started looking for a house, and we knew that we wanted a house that nobody else lived in and just be able to make a permanent change from one assignment to another, just easy for my family and for me. So we bought a house sight unseen. So when we did our permanent change from Fort Wainwright, Alaska to Fort Huachuca, Arizona, it was amazing. I think that was probably one of our best transitions ever for my family, because we transitioned right into our home, and we love our home, and that's where we are today. So I'm medically retired from the Army in 2012. Prior to my retirement in 2007, on Fort Wainwright, Alaska, I was hit by a vehicle while running PT, so I was a pedestrian. That banged me up pretty bad, so I did continue for about 4 more years after the accident, but did realize that my body just couldn't do it anymore. So I retired in 2012 from the Army. I do reside in Sierra Vista, in the home that we bought, and I don't regret any of my military time. I loved my military time and very proud to serve.